Hello, good morning, and welcome to week 23. Hi, Layla, Macy, Ella, Callie, Reagan, Jill, and Kate. Did I get everyone? I think so. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to start us out with geography today. Here is our map of the world, and you can see, we've been over here in Central America. We've been over here in Oceania last week. And this was Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and here we are in Central Asia. So I'm gonna try and bring us in. Okay, first one, everyone say Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. Right here, Turkmenistan. Can you say Uzbekistan? Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Good. Let's do it again. Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. One more time. Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. Okay, awesome. Let's move to the other room. And I will set us up right here. Okay. All right, let's start out with history. So, today, our question, our statement is, tell me about the Gulf War. Tell me about the Gulf War. So our song is gonna have some guitar riffs, and this is in 1990. So these guitar sounds are from the 90s. So we're gonna hold our guitar like this and go like, okay, so that's what you have to do. You have to kind of hold it down low like this. All right, first of all, repeat after me. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War. Okay, let's say it all together here. Now that I know that this is not backwards when you see it later. All right, we're gonna say, tell me about the Gulf War. And let's read it together. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War. Okay, so let's look at this. So in 1990, we'll do our guitars. During the Gulf War. So we're gonna say President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel, so we want to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War. Okay, let's listen to our song here. All right.
Week 23. Tell me about the Gulf War. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War. Week 23. Tell
Okay,
me
we're gonna
about the
start over
Gulf
there.
War. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War.
Here we go.
In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War.
Okay, good job. So, let's see if we can sing it on our own. Ready? Tell me about the Gulf War. In 1990, President George H.W. Bush sent troops to the Persian Gulf to expel Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein from Kuwait during the Gulf War. All right, good job. And that's history. Okay, so for science, let's do Latin next. All right, ready? Latin. Everyone say first conjugation endings, future perfect tense. Okay, this is the one that sounds like happy birthday. I'm going to hold it up for us. Aero, eris, erit, Aramis, eritus, errant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. Aero, eris, erit, Aramis, eritus, errant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. One more time. Aero, eris, erit, Aramis, eritus, errant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. All right, let's do our math next. So we're working on laws in math. And let's see if we can remember. We had the associative law, and that we remembered also starts with an A, just like alligator starts with an A, and we have the chomp. So we have opening parentheses, A plus B, closing parentheses, chomp, plus C, okay? So then we had the commutative law, which we remembered commutative starts with C, and so does con. So if you want to switch things around and con somebody, it's the commutative law. We switch them around, so the order doesn't matter, right? Now today we have the distributive law. Can everyone say distributive law? Good. The distributive law states A, opening parentheses, B plus C equals A times B plus A times C. So I'm going to show it to you right here. The distributive law, A times B plus C equals A times B plus A times C. And I have drawn pictures of cards here because cards are something that you distribute to everyone. So this A gets distributed to the B, and then it gets distributed to the C, just like you would distribute a hand of cards. So everyone together. The distributive law states A times B plus C equals A times B plus A times C. Very good. Distributive law. Okay, and here we have English. You guys are my essentials people, and so you already know this one, but adjective. Everyone say adjective. Good. So I'll say it and you repeat. An adjective modifies a noun or a pronoun by describing, qualifying, or limiting. Good. And answers the questions. What kind? How many? Which? Whose? Good. Let's see if we can say it together. An adjective. An adjective modifies a noun or pronoun by describing, qualifying, or limiting, and answers the questions: what kind? How many? Which? Whose? Okay, so I have a whole list here. You guys know your adjectives, but let's just look at this. I've got, what is it? A red dress, a blue dress, a green dress, a spiky hat, a smooth rock, sticky gum, an old woman, a young boy, big, small, tall, kind, smart, my hat, your hat, his hat, her hat, its hat, creaky, new, happy. Here's a whole bunch of adjectives. Okay, one more time, everybody. English. An adjective modifies a noun or pronoun by describing, qualifying, or limiting, and answers the questions: what kind? How many? Which? Whose? Good. Okay, let's see. I think we have just our timeline and science, and I'm going to stop the video and do one more video. We'll come right back, and I'll see you in a second.